Hi, and welcome to Candy Crush level 42. Glad to see you guys have made it here. We have a target score of 20,000, at least a minimum of 20,000 points to reach. That's for 1 star. And we have 52 moves to bring down these 4 ingredients. So, as you can see, the first thing you need to do is break the diagonal licorice. This will just allow you to have more space on the board so you can make special candies, and also it'll just help you bring the ingredients down, which is your main objective. So with this said, you need to spend a lot of your time just working below the ingredients, getting them through the bottom, because the faster you get one through the bottom, the more that the other ingredients will show up in the top. So make this your main game plan. As well as focusing on the bottom. And I know you guys can't see the very, very bottom of the map right now, because when I filmed this, I don't know what I was doing. I move it here in a minute, I believe. But it's really not important that you guys actually see that right now, because we're not even at that point yet. But really, the hardest thing to do is breaking up this licorice, because it's hard to find candies that'll match them up. And so you're probably going to have to make some basic combinations up in that top center area just to kind of get candies moving around. But the lower you work on the board, the better, because it'll still move things around in the top. As you guys can see right now, I have a color bomb that's sitting right there, which I could use. I think I actually end up using it right here. Pairing it with the purple candy looks like the smartest thing to do. And the reason I did that is because there were 3 of them on the bottom, and it opened up those avenues for me. So it's definitely a smart way to go right there. On some ingredients levels, they only let you have 2 or 3 ingredients on the board at a time. Sometimes 4. Or sometimes there's no limit, but it seems like sometimes on certain levels it won't drop another ingredient down until it's been a certain amount of moves, and it realizes that you still haven't dropped that one ingredient down, so they have to give it to you, or there's going to be like no chance that you're going to pass. And as I say that, the second cherry just dropped on the board right there, which is a good thing. And even though you guys have 52 moves or so on this level, do not get comfortable, because they go really quickly. It looks like I'm about to make this striped wrapped candy combo, which is going to be a very strong attack. What I'm waiting for, I have no clue. Come on now. Make the move. Make the move. There we go. So that was pretty good. Another huge tip that you guys need to follow for this level is not to get the ingredients on the far left or far right side. The closer they are to the wall, the harder it is to get them through the bottom. So try to keep all your ingredients centralized. And also, if there's a chance for you to make a combination, but you have to switch a candy with the placement of the ingredient, and if you have to move that ingredient towards the right or left columns, then think twice about doing that basic combination, because it's not going to be worth your time or money, or, well, not really money, but I guess it is money. But anyways, don't let your ingredients get on the far left or far right. Looks like here I'm just thinking way too hard about every move I make, but I do that more than other people do, and I normally beat levels within my first 2 or 3 tries, if not the first time, unless it's a really hard level. I know there's a lot of people out there who have trouble with this level, and that's why I'm making the video. But as you see, I take my sweet time, because when I'm about to make a move, I always check the rest of the board, because you never know if you miss something. And once you make the move, it's solidified, so there's no taking it back unless you have a time machine. But I don't have one of those, so anyways. So I'm just sticking to basic combos, trying to get things moving around, because I cannot get this ingredient through the bottom. I just kind of screwed that up for myself as well. if you guys make special candies on this level and you get the chance to save them, you don't have to use them right away. I recommend doing that because if you can pair them up with another special candy, kind of like that first match I did with the wrapped candy and the striped candy, it'll be way more worth your while because it'll destroy more licorice or candy or whatever you have in the way, and it'll bring down more ingredients for you and faster as well. And especially if you get a big special candy combo lined up with two ingredients, then you can drop them through with just one move. So it's definitely worth your time. With that said, though, this level can be beat with mainly basic combos. So don't sit around just making a bunch of special candies. Of course, it's going to help you. So always look for them, but don't dread on it. Just keep your focus on the ingredients and getting them through the bottom. And I still cannot get this stupid cherry. Here we go. Finally. Finally. So we've got 15 moves left, and I've got to get this one acorn down through the bottom. I'm trying to think of what would be the best possible move right here to make this happen. I should connect these orange candies. That was kind of a waste. I'm trying to be as strategic as possible, but I really think it's not necessary right now because like those moves I just made right there were pretty much pointless. It's not going to benefit me unless I made like a horizontal candy or something. Well, it's just the acorn and that striped candy getting in the way. Hopefully you guys are kind of in the same scenario. You're only down to one ingredient left in the last few moves. If you have vertical candies, of course, they can clear them through right away. But, you know, that doesn't really happen for all of us very often. See, this is the scenario right here. If I move that bottom orange one to the right, then it'll move the ingredient to the left, which isn't technically, that won't really do anything for me. And I did it anyways. Then making that move isn't going to do anything either. Oh, but as you can see, I got the orange candies down here so I can close it out. You have to be able to spot those moves before you get there. Or you just gotta, you know, hope you're lucky. But anyways, if you guys need any other, need any more help with level 42, just let me know or leave a comment below. Thanks and have a good day.